Ever feel like you're just stuck? Like really stuck in a rut? Well, what if I told you the key to completely transforming your life isn't some big secret out there, but it's actually already inside your own head? Today, we're going to break down a super simple 5-minute blueprint based on Norman Vincent Peale's classic, The Power of Positive Thinking. We're going to show you how to change your entire world just by changing your thoughts.
All right, let's just get right to it with a really direct question. And I want you to be honest with yourself for a second. Is your own mindset, the way you think, the very thing that's holding you back from everything you want to achieve? And this quote from Peale, man, it just nails it. Life becomes what our thoughts make it. It sounds so simple, right? But it's actually huge. Think about it. The life you're living right now, today, is a mirror reflecting the thoughts you've been having.
Okay, let's break this down. It's kind of like you're driving a car. On one side, you've got your negative thoughts. Those are the brakes. They slam on, creating doubt, fear. They stop you dead in your tracks. But on the other side, you've got positive thoughts. That's the accelerator. That's the engine that's going to change your whole direction in life.
So, the big question is, how do we actually make that switch? Well, it all starts at the very beginning, with the foundation. Our first step in this blueprint, and honestly the most important one, is all about building your core beliefs. And look, believe in yourself, it sounds like something on a poster, right? But Peale says this is absolutely non-negotiable. It's the first rule for success. Because if you don't truly, deep down, believe you can do it, you've already lost before you even start. This is square one. There's this great little story in the book that shows just how powerful your self-talk is. A young man comes to the author and says, flat out, I am a failure. But the author stops him and says, no, don't say that. Say that God made you for success. You see that? Just that one little shift in how he talked about himself was meant to change his entire reality.
Okay, but having a core belief is one thing. To make it actually stick, you've got to back it up with daily habits. You have to practice it. So our next step is all about how we turn this idea into something we do automatically every single day.
And Peale gives us this really cool 3-step method for it. First is prayerize. This just means quieting your mind. You can meditate, you can pray, whatever works for you to get centered. Step 2 is picturize. You create this super clear, detailed mental image of your goal, like you're already there. And then step 3, actualize. You start acting with this unshakable belief that the picture in your head is on its way to becoming real.
And this is where you can see the instant physical impact of your thoughts. Seriously, how many times a day do you say, ugh, I'm so tired? Every single time you say that, you're basically draining your own energy reserves. So you got to flip the script. Even when you're feeling that slump, start telling yourself, I am strong and energetic. It sends a totally different message to your brain and your body.
And what about worry? You know, that little thief that just drains all your energy? Peale's big idea here is to stop treating worry like something that happens to you. It's not. It's a mental habit. And just like any other bad habit, you can break it. You replace it with a new one, faith. All right, so you've built your beliefs, you're working on your daily habits. Now it's time for the real test. It's time to take this stuff out into the real world. This last part of our blueprint is all about using this new mindset to face down the challenges and problems that, let's be real, are always going to be there. And this right here, this is the mantra you carry with you into battle. It's a powerhouse statement of resilience. So when you're up against something that just feels totally overwhelming, saying this to yourself is a reminder that you've got strength to draw on that's bigger than your fear.
Now, this next part is a total game changer for how you look at failure. See, most of us are terrified of it, right? We see it as the end of the road. But with a positive mindset, you reframe it. Failure stops being this judgment on who you are. Instead, it just becomes data. It's a lesson. It's your teacher literally showing you what you need to do differently next time.
Okay, let's bring it all home. To make this really practical, here's your 5-point action plan, pulling together the biggest lessons we've talked about.
That's right, just 5 key things. Let's lock them in so you can start putting them to work today.
Okay, here we go. Number 1, believe in yourself. It is the foundation for everything. Number 2, you've got to actively choose positive thoughts and use those daily affirmations. Number 3, stop letting worry control you. See it as a habit you can break and replace it with faith. 4, start looking at every problem as an opportunity in disguise. And finally, number 5, remember that happiness is a choice, and it's a choice that actually gets stronger when you share it with other people.
So, I'm going to leave you with this final thought. The life you have today, it was built by the thoughts you had yesterday. Now that you know that, what kind of life are you going to start building tomorrow?